Does this sound familiar to you? Middle of the night, your eyes lost in the lines and numbers on the screen, chasing success, but it constantly slips away. You've done everything they told you, right? You bought the expensive courses, poured tons of money into them. You watched YouTube videos for hours, days, trying to learn the secrets. You memorized indicators, formations, ICT, SMC, all those complex systems. You sacrificed precious hours of your life staring at charts. Maybe you experienced analysis paralysis. So much information, so many signals, that you ended up frozen, not knowing which one to believe. And what happened in the end? You're still losing, maybe even more than before. That account balance you worked so hard to build is melting away before your eyes. That confidence you thought was unshakable is shattered into pieces. And worst of all, deep down inside, that nagging doubt grows. Maybe I wasn't cut out for this? Maybe I should just give up. Stop. Calm down. Take a deep breath. What if I told you you're not the only one feeling this way? There's a whole generation of traders out there. Smart, dedicated, people with potential just like you who just can't find that consistency, drowning in an ocean of noise. Why? Not because they lack talent, because they're looking in the wrong place. We are surrounded by the noise of blinking, confusing indicators, the noise of gurus selling holy grail strategies, promising overnight riches, the noise of hundreds of chart patterns to memorize, news headlines, smart money concepts we can't quite figure out, Fibonacci levels, order blocks, wick-off phases, ICT theories, phantom methods, an endless overload of information. But here's the painful yet liberating truth. You don't need more tools, more indicators, more complex systems. All you need is clarity, cutting through the noise and seeing the reality. My name is Emre, also known as Trader RM3 in the markets, and I founded Zero Noise Trading because years ago, I was exactly where you are right now, at that point of despair. When I discovered finance in university, a fire lit up inside me. Even though I graduated and started working at a corporate e-commerce company, my mind was always on the markets. I worked day and night, studied, learned, tried. Eventually, I made the bold decision, left that safe harbor, and dedicated my entire life to trading. At first, I was in the Forex markets. I spent years. I thought I had learned every detail of technical analysis, but something was always missing. Then, the transparency and reliability of the futures markets attracted me. But in early 2022, I hit rock bottom. Despite all my effort, all my knowledge, my account was down over 70%. My computer was filled with gigabytes of videos, PDFs, strategy guides for ICT, Wick-Off, SMC, Elliott wave theories, phantom methods, and countless other systems I don't even remember. Gigabytes of information, zero results. My friends, my family, they all questioned my career choice. I felt completely alone. I'd get stomach cramps before every trade and hate myself after every loss. I spent sleepless nights analyzing what I did wrong. That breaking point came after a particularly devastating trading day. I had followed the latest perfect system I was learning to the letter. I tracked the smart money, waited for the institutional levels, placed my order exactly as instructed. But the market went in the completely opposite direction, stopped me out multiple times. Then, you know what happened? It reversed right back to where I initially predicted it would go, but I was already out of the market with significant losses. That night, sitting defeated in my office, staring at the screen, I had an epiphany. The problem wasn't my intelligence or my discipline. The problem was that I was drowning in noise. There were so many conflicting signals, so many complex concepts, so many voices claiming to know the secret. I wasn't seeing the market anymore. I was only seeing the noise. That night, I made a radical decision that changed my life and my trading career forever. I deleted everything. Every single indicator on my charts, every complex system I was following, every guru video I had saved, every PDF. I started with a clean slate. I asked myself just one fundamental question. In this market, underneath all this noise, what truly matters? What happened next surprised even me. Stripping away all those layers, I was left with a blank chart. And for the first time, I truly started to see. I began testing methodically. Renko Charts gave me the power to filter out the meaningless ups and downs in price action, the market noise. I started seeing trends with a clarity I had never experienced before. VWAP showed me the market's fair value at that moment, its balance point. It helped me understand where the price was being drawn to. Volume profile? Now, this was the game changer. It showed me not just what the price was doing, but why. It revealed where the big players, the institutions, were doing heavy business, where the real force moving the market was concentrated. When I combined these three powerful yet simple tools, the magic happened. In just a few weeks, that confusion gave way to unshakable confidence. Fear was replaced by clarity. Those scattered, panic-driven trades were gone, replaced by calm, planned, high-probability setups. And for the first time in my trading life, I started winning consistently. And I was doing it by spending only 2-3 hours a day focused. The markets hadn't changed. My approach had. This clarity, born from that difficult journey and enlightenment, evolved into a complete system. And this system became a movement for hundreds of traders like me, tired of the noise. It's called zero-noise trading, a complete A to Z methodology designed for those ready to ditch all the unnecessary complexity, the fancy indicators, the confusing theories, and focus on what actually moves the market. This isn't just technical analysis. It's a holistic approach that combines techniques with the right psychology. Inside the program, you will learn, step by step, Module 1, Transitioning to Futures, how to confidently step away from Forex limitations and into the more transparent and liquid world of futures. Module 2, Renko Mastery, how to completely eliminate price noise and see the real trends and turning points with crystal clarity. Module 3, Volume Profile and VWAP Analysis, how to follow the footprints of the big players moving the market and identify the highest probability trading zones. Module 4, Professional Risk Management, how to protect your capital, minimize losses, and maximize profits. Module 5, Psychological Mastery and Emotional Control, how to manage destructive emotions like fear, greed, and impatience, and build rock-solid trading psychology. And that's just the tip of the iceberg, because I know that success requires more than just knowledge. Support and the right tools are also crucial. That's why you also get specially developed premium indicators, tools you won't find elsewhere, coded by us specifically for the zero-noise trading methodology to make your job easier. VWAP, Renko, and other helpers. My daily ES market bias ideas. Start each day with a clear roadmap. My daily analysis for the E-mini S&P 500, including key levels and potential scenarios. Live trading sessions. Put theory into practice. See how I apply the methodology in real time in the live market during regular sessions. Listen to my decision-making process. Ask your questions. Exclusive Telegram community. You're not alone. Join an active and supportive community of hundreds of traders walking the same path, supporting each other, sharing experiences. Direct feedback and application support. Get help from me and experienced members when you're stuck. This isn't just theory, it's a program focused on mastering the application. But don't just take my word for it. We have hundreds of students whose lives have been changed by this methodology. Kreger says, lightning bolts went off in my brain. Things I didn't understand for years finally clicked. For the first time, I'm trading knowing what I'm doing. Austin, after years of bad training, called himself a polluted mind. Now he says, I was filled with so much useless information. With zero noise, I finally cleansed myself. I feel calm, consistent, and confident. Mark, an IT professional, burned out after 7 long years lost in the markets. His wife told him either make it work or quit. Just 3 months after joining Zero Noise, he passed a $100,000 prop firm challenge. Now he manages a funded account and is on his way to becoming a full-time trader, working only 2 hours a day. For him, this wasn't just financial freedom, but the freedom to spend more time with his family. LLNA felt something was missing despite 6 to 7 years of experience. With Zero Noise, she says the missing pieces fell into place, and she can now see the market much more holistically. Over 200 of our students have successfully passed challenging evaluations from the most respected prop firms in the industry like Apex, My Funded Futures, Take Profit Trader, and FTMO using this method. The total payout amount they've received from these firms exceeds $200,000. Beyond the emotions, the numbers also confirm this transformation. Based on data collected from hundreds of our students, average win rate jumps from industry averages around 42% to over 63% within 6 months. Screen time drops from the agony of 6-8 hours a day to focused work of 2-3 hours a day, an average reduction of 60%. Maximum drawdown falls from an average of 22% to levels around 9%, a 59% reduction, meaning your capital is much safer. Stress and anxiety. Our students report that trading-related stress is cut in half, and sleep quality improves. And the most striking, prop firm challenge pass rate. While the industry average crawls around 30% among zero noise students, this rate is between 72% and 81%. I repeat, this isn't just another course. This is a reset button that will fundamentally change your perspective, your approach, and your results in trading. I understand the disappointments you've experienced in the past. I know you're thinking, what if this is just like the others? That's why I want to take all the risk off your shoulders. Zero noise trading comes with a full 60-day, no questions asked, 100% money-back guarantee. What does this mean? Join the program, go through all the modules, install the tools, apply the methodology, join the community, try it for a full 2 months. If, at the end of that period, you don't see the clarity, the transformation we promised in your life and trading results, just send a single email. Without even asking why, I will refund every penny you paid. No hassle, no hoops to jump through. All the risk is on my shoulders. You have absolutely nothing to lose. Now, I want to explain why you should act today. This isn't just a marketing tactic. There are real, concrete reasons. Right now, we're in a limited enrollment period, which we only open a few times a year. And those who join during this special period get a very valuable advantage. If your goal is to trade with other people's capital and scale your profits, this bonus is exactly for you. Normally valued at $97, our Prop Firm Challenge Prep book, containing specific strategies, risk management approaches, and psychological preparation for the tough exams of prop firms like FTMO, Apex, etc., is being offered completely free to everyone who joins during the 7-day enrollment period. This module gives you a complete roadmap to adapt the ZNT methodology to your prop firm goals and is one of the key factors behind our students' incredible 72 to 81% success rate. The value of the Zero Noise Trading program is constantly increasing with added content, improved tools, and proven student success. However, during this enrollment period, as a thank you to those who start this journey with us early, we're offering the chance to join the program at the special founding member price of just $297. This is the last enrollment period you can take advantage of this price. In the next enrollment period, the program's price will increase to $497 to reflect its increased value. So, by joining today, you not only get a valuable bonus, but also secure a significant price advantage. You might ask, why are enrollment periods limited? The reason is simple: quality. We want to provide the best possible start for every new group of students, facilitate their integration into the community, and ensure that I and the team can dedicate enough time to their questions. That's why we do cohort-based enrollments and don't strain our capacity. This special enrollment window will close at the end of this month. After that, the doors will close and you'll have to wait several months for the next enrollment period to open. When it reopens, neither this special prop firm module gift nor this $297 founding member price will likely be available. You're at a crossroads now. There are 2 paths before you. Path 1, do nothing. Keep doing the same things. Keep getting the same results. Keep chasing the next shiny object, the next holy grail. Keep struggling in the same confusion, the same stress, the same losses. Path 2, make a different decision. Cut through the noise. Break free from complexity. Step into the clarity you've been searching for years. Choose clarity, not confusion. Choose confidence, not fear. Choose results, not losses. Don't wait any longer. The best time for change is now. Click the Join Zero Noise Trading Now button below and take the first step to transform your trading career. The moment you complete your order, within seconds, you'll get access to all the course modules, the special premium indicators, the live Telegram community, the daily bias ideas, and most importantly, that priceless calm confidence that comes from finally understanding how the market really works. I created Zero Noise Trading for traders like you, like the past version of myself. Smart, dedicated people who just couldn't find the right path, who simply need a system that works, that's simple and clear. I truly believe this will be the last trading education you will ever need. I'm not just selling a course and disappearing. I'll be right there with you in the community to answer your questions, share my experiences, and support you every step of the way. Stop fighting the noise. Together, let's trade with clarity.